Okay, prepare yourself now, because things are about to change. You have two copitas in front of you. And yes, that makes me happy too. Thank you. Thank you very much. Give a shout out. You must be from Oaxaca. Okay. So, Ron is going to walk us through the differences between these two in terroir and in elevation, and I think you'll see that, yes, they are both single village mezcals, but they're from completely different people, different places. The only thing that's similar is the process and the espadín. It's from the same agave. Well, hey man.
In your face.
Listen, we're going to start with a low valley mezcal, Santa Catarina Minas. And there's a big technological difference because Minero, from the mines, Minero is made in a clay still with bamboo tubing. Now, if you Google ancient Chinese still, you get an image of a still from 800 years before Christ, and it's identical to the still being used in Santa Catarina Minas. And what is the significance of that? Both of these are made from the espadín, but in Minas, the clay still gives a flavor profile that is the absence of copper. Everything that was artisanally distilled previous to the last 20 years was made in copper. And as an artist, I see flavor as a square with these sharp corners, and copper actually physically, and Yvonne can tell you why, softens these corners. And so Santa Catarina Minas, to me, has this super bright fruitiness and high acidity that our other mezcals don't have. Minas is made by Florencio Carlos, who has been telling me 79 for the last 6 years. He started working in a distillery when he was 6. So we got 73 years of distilling experience. And he says mezcal is very delicate. He doesn't want any animals around his mezcal. So he has his sons with these huge oak bats grinding the agave in a stone trough. He's got fermentation tanks, outdoor old wood fermentation tanks that all the ferment happens in all our mezcals because of airborne microbes. There's no yeast added. Super slow. That guy, it's like it takes him a month to ferment each of his small tanks. Paciano thinks he's crazy because it costs Florencio 16 kilos of roast agave to make 1 liter of mezcal, and it takes Paciano and everyone else 7 or 8 kilos. So it's costing him twice as much, and he takes twice as long. Stigibeio.
They've been trained.
I see some people really know what's going on out there. Bichos. Another difference is that there's no water ever added to our mezcals. So what you just tasted is 49% alcohol, 98 proof. Okay? There's a kind of figgy sweetness to Minero. And now, the next one, our highest mountain village, Santo Domingo Alvaradas, I don't know, between 85 and 9,000 feet, is a microclimate change as well as altitude change. It's 96 proof, 48%, and Santo Domingo is right next to a cloud forest. An eco-zone that is always clouded. This is where the chili pasilla ahumado, the smoked chili pasillas come from. They're smoked because if you don't smoke dry them, over a very low fire, they rot because it's so humid. And clouds are born out of that region and chill down Alvaradas a few times a day for a couple hours. And I've understood that coastal wines that have these fogs, chilling fogs, concentrate flavors in the grapes. So the only factor that I can figure out because of this unbelievable peatiness and herbaceousness in Santo Domingo Alvaradas, it has to come from that chilling. Steve Bale.
I'll trade, dude.
Santo Domingo's traditional copper still ferment is ferment normally is about 14-day average, except they can't ferment in December and January because it's so cold up there at that altitude. So they don't even produce in the wintertime. Anyway, thank you.